Hello everybody, welcome back to Sharon from Vivid Days. This video we're going to be upcycling this little frame that I bought about 4 years ago. It was very cheap and from a craft store. Now to start with, I am going to make sure I seal the areas. Whenever there's glass in a frame, resin will leak out of there. So I get my little latex and I add it just around the edges. It gives a beautiful seal and you can be rest assured that your resin is going to be safe in there. I always recommend working in a well ventilated area when working with latex. It has a strong fumes. Now, I thought I'd videoed this, but I missed it. But I just applied a little bit of sand in resin and a few shells onto the back of this. And then I came in with just some leftover blue resin that I had from my Christmas tree that I'm working on. And the entire back has now had a first coat of resin, so I could quite comfortably remove my latex and get ready to start blinging it up. Now at any stage you could stop. You may just want to leave it like that, or you could have chose to have left it where it was, but I wanted to make it feel more like an Australian Christmas. So that is all about the sun, the sand, the heat, and those beautiful, ocean beach vibes. Now I'm sealing off the edges with some masking tape. I'd already got a few little bobbles on the end, you'll see it, or should I say resin nipples, but I'm not too concerned by that because this is going to be for me for my home, and you know what, water's got around the edges, so it's your story to say what you want. Now I'm going in here with holographic glitter to complement the ocean colour that I'm going to put in there because it's Christmas, there's got to be a little bit of sparkle. I add it with some light blue. Just use any light blue as long as it's transparent. Just make sure you don't over index in the colour because you want to be able to see different tones and that coming through. I was going to say it really doesn't matter because this is underneath. I applied it all the way over because my sand was quite translucent, therefore you could still see through it. So I thought, you know what, add a little blue on the black, let that sparkle flow wherever it goes, and it did. And I really enjoyed this holographic glitter. I'm not one for sticking a lot of glitter into my resin, but on this one, it's Christmas, I felt like it needed it. Now I added some more white here, and I didn't know whether it would bleed through underneath or just make that little bit of white that I'd poured underneath a little bit more poppy. So I was just experimenting and I thought I'd show it you, but it does make a beautiful colour when you blend it into that glitter, and remember there is already some pigment in there as well. So I just slapped it on, felt what I was feeling, having some fun, got some Christmas music playing, and then waited for this to settle. If you find that this video is adding value, please consider giving me a thumbs up, a subscribe, share, and comments are always welcome. I hope wherever you are in the world you are safe and well and you are ready for the festive season. If you don't celebrate Christmas, just make sure that you're having a wonderful time with friends and family. I have now removed all the masking tape and getting rid of a few of those resin nipples, and I'm now just cutting to size some, this is called florist cellophane, and it peels off beautifully. So I just measured the size, scrunched it up, and then left it to one side until I was ready to pop it in there. Now this is going to be applied after my resin is in there. So I make sure I add my shells where I think it's not going to cover that baby it's cold outside words, and I bring in some white stones, a little bit of a starfish and some shells for around the edge. I then add my resin, and then once the resin has been in there for about an hour, I come back and I place my cellophane over the top. Once the cellophane is cured, I pull it off and you get that beautiful ripple effect of water. Now you see me come and add white on the back towards the end, and that's just acrylic paint, and that's just to help that colour pop through the bottom. Now again, optional extra, you might want it quite transparent, but you lose some of the depth in the colour, and white always helps your colour pop. So I had a bit of white and a little bit of sparkle because it's Christmas, and then I fed some gold rope through. But I love this little cute little Christmas decoration that I'm now going to hang on my wall. It definitely feels like Christmas in Australia, and I hope you feel a little bit of those summertime vibes if wherever you are in the world it is winter and maybe snowing. Anyway, my snowman or waterman is saying baby it's cold outside because he wants to stay in the water. When it gets out of the water it feels a little bit cold. Anyway, I'm Sharon, I'm digressing. I hope that you are enjoying the festive build-up and you are creating some wonderful things yourself. I will see you in the next video. I hope that you come back and watch my Aussie Christmas tree and then one final bauble of the season to bring it all together. And in the new year, I'll be working on some projects and I hope you come back and see those. But there'll only be 3 more videos. This one, Christmas tree, and a surprise little one at the end, and then that'll be me signing out for the rest of the Christmas holiday where I get to spend some time with family and friends, and we got some visitors. So yeah, I've enjoyed doing some creative things in these last month, and I'm definitely back in my studio. Anyway, much love, see you on the next video. Bye bye.